Hey everyone, I'm Dewana Quintana, and I'm super excited to share the devotion with you today for Freedom Fellowship International. I'm so excited because today we are talking about engaging God in our workplace, in our occupation, in our marketplace. And so I'm really passionate about this. So let's look at a special verse. It's in John chapter 12, verses 35 and 36. And we're reading this from the translation, the Message. It's just so powerful. It says, "Walk by the light you have, so darkness doesn't destroy you. If you walk in darkness, you don't know where you're going. As you have the light, believe in the light. Then the light will be with you, in you, shining through your lives. You will be children of the light." This is a really poignant word for everyone who is in the business world, because God is calling us in our occupation, in our marketplace, to be a light to everyone that we are, that we do business with integrity the way that God would have us to do business. I've been in real estate for 15 years. And when I first got into this business, things were a little different in my life. I had been a children's pastor for many, many, many years. And then at the moment, I was also a stay-at-home mom. I had 3 children under the age of 5. And I got my license. I was super excited. And when I got into business, immediately off the bat, I had a rude awakening. I suddenly began to realize that the business world and the secular world that was around me did not do things the way that I had been taught and trained to do things, that people were lying, they were cheating, that they were being deceptive. Immediately, I got into a transaction where I was helping a family to sell a home. And I had an agent from California reach out to me, said they were referring me to a buyer. And I was so excited. And this buyer was already approved in California. And we set a closing date, executed a contract, and got to the closing date. And that day, the lender denied the loan. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know what was happening. What's going on? So we went back to the lender. They said, we need a little more time. Let's see if we can fix this, and this. And then we'll say a couple weeks later, we'll have a closing. 2 weeks later, after this postponement, they denied the loan again. So I called that California agent and I said, hey, we're having problems. I think we're going to move her loan to Texas, and see if we can't get her approved and get to the closing. The seller signed an extension, not too happy about having to delay, but kept moving forward, and got to the day of closing again with this new lender, and the loan was denied. Come to find out that this buyer had been lying. Well, you really can't lie to the lender. They're going to find it out every single time, even if it happens down to the day of closing. So I called this agent in California. Hey, this is going on. Come to find out that agent was lying. He was not even a licensed agent, had called, given a complete professional referral to me, was not even an agent. There was lies here. The lenders were lying. There was just a whole bunch of things going on, and it just totally knocked the wind out of me, knocked me off my feet. Everybody was lying. The seller was extremely hostile and just upset because of all the stuff that would be happening and the delays, and it was just a big, horrible mess. It was just not a pleasant thing. And I went to my team leader and I said, hey, I'm going to just take a little pause here. I don't know if I am cut out for this, and I'm just going to take a break for a little bit. I went home, talked to my family, and I was like, I don't know what to do. I literally just went to school, got my license, spent all this money getting this business set up and getting everything together. And I don't know if I am cut out to be in an industry that is so full of lies and deceitfulness. I just don't know if I can do this. And I began to pray, and I began to seek God. And I very clearly heard God speak to me, so clearly. And he said, Dewana, if you will do this business with integrity and you will shine in this industry, I will bless you. And I took that word and I said, okay, God, you want me to be in this industry and to be a light. I will tell the truth. I will not be deceptive. And I will go and I will do it to the best of my ability, the way that you would have me do it. So I will shine for you. And I got up and I ran with that. It's 15 years later. And you know what? God has blessed my socks off. He has blessed me because I have said I would do business with integrity. And people know I'm going to serve them with great, extraordinary service, and it's going to be done right. It's going to be done with excellence. And Here we are in 2021. I just this past year closed about $20 million in volume, helped over 74 families, and it's been my joy and my pleasure. And God has blessed me and He's blessed these families I've had the opportunity to serve. And I love that. You know, no matter what occupation that you are in, whether you're the employee or whether you're the boss or somewhere in between in that middle management, God wants you to shine in your place, in your marketplace, that you would have the integrity and the heart of God in everything that you say, in every transaction that you do, in how you behave, and in the words that you speak. God is wanting you to shine. You know, our pastor has said that we want to have God first. God first. You know, in my business, in Keller Williams, we have a list of priorities, and it's God, family, business. But it's more than that. Our pastor says it's God first in my life, God first in my family, God first in my business. So I want to encourage you today. Let God be first. Let Him shine in your place of occupation. Do your work with integrity. So I want to ask you this question. How are you shining today? What are you doing? Text us in. Text it in. Tell us what you're doing to shine. How are you being a light in your place of employment? God bless you so much. Shine for Him.